Did you know that there are 4 FDA-approved cannabinoid-based prescription medications? I'm Dr. Jim. The topic today, FDA-approved cannabinoid-based medications. Really interesting stuff. In the midst of the growing popularity of CBD in the United States and around the world, it may have been missed by many that the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, the FDA, approved 4 cannabinoid-based medications. They are Epidiolex, Marinol, Syndros, and Cesamet. Those are the 4. Each medication is used for a specific condition, comes with particular side effects, and routes of administration. So I'd like to cover each one of these medications. Could be very important for you, a loved one, family member, someone you know. Let's start with Epidiolex. This is also called cannabidiol. This is the only plant-based cannabinoid that is FDA approved for the management of several childhood seizure disorders like Lennox-Gastaut and Dravet syndrome, as well as tuberous sclerosis complex in both adults and children. It's administered as a liquid oral medication. It was approved by the FDA in 2018 and is officially the very first cannabis-based medicine. This medication may reduce the frequency and severity of seizures and does not produce any high. But it does come with some side effects that are important to know about. For instance, fatigue, decreased appetite, fever, vomiting, infections, increase in liver enzymes, rash, insomnia, and diarrhea. That's Epidiolex. Now here's Marinol, which is also called Dronabinol. This is a synthetic cannabinoid very similar to THC, and it's given as a capsule. It is FDA approved for anorexia and wasting syndrome associated with AIDS, as well as chemotherapy-induced nausea and vomiting. And from what I've read in research and studies, it can be very effective. It was FDA approved way back in 1985, believe it or not. Here's some possible side effects, though. Allergic reactions like hives, skin rash, difficulty breathing, swelling of lips, face, tongue, or throat, a rapid heartbeat, lightheadedness, confusion, mood changes, slurred speech, and no, we're not done yet. There are more side effects, possibly. Increased blood pressure, feeling high or euphoric, so you can get high off of this one. Restlessness, nausea, vomiting, and stomach pain. Our next drug, FDA approved, Syndros. It's also called Dronabinol. Syndros contains the same synthetic cannabinoid as Marinol, but Marinol, remember, is a capsule. This, Syndros, is an oral solution. It was approved by the FDA in 2016, again for anorexia induced by AIDS and nausea and vomiting brought on by chemotherapy. And the side effects are very close or similar to those of Marinol. And our last FDA-approved cannabinoid-based medication is Cesamet. This is another synthetic THC-like medication, similar to Marinol, and although it wasn't approved by the FDA in the United States, in 1985 for the management of chemotherapy-induced nausea and vomiting, although it was approved back in 1985, it was never marketed as a treatment until 2006. I don't know why that is the case. That's a long period of time. It's important to note that this drug is a DEA Schedule II controlled substance and does possess the potential for abuse, which can lead to severe psychological or physical dependence. It's administered orally in a pill form, and it has side effects, including CNS, central nervous system effects, drowsiness, anxiety, dizziness, hallucinations, psychosis. So this could be dangerous. And tachycardia, as well as orthopedic hypotension. That occurs when you get up off of a chair really fast and you become lightheaded. Sometimes you black out and hit the floor. And sometimes elderly people have this condition more than anybody else. Caution should definitely be used when given to geriatric patients or those diagnosed with hypertension and or cardiovascular disease, as well as individuals with a history of bipolar disorder, depression, or schizophrenia. All right, here are my final thoughts on this topic. Cannabidiol, or CBD, one of my favorite things, has taken the spotlight in science, in culture, nutrition, alternative medicine, and so on for decades, while FDA-approved cannabinoid-based medications have not seen the same attention. According to a lot of research, these medications can be very successful in reducing anorexic symptoms and seizure activity when taken appropriately with close monitoring. Although these conditions represent a smaller proportion of society, and that's why we haven't heard about these medications as much as CBD, it's hoped that science will continue to develop cannabinoid-based medications for more physical, mental, and neurological conditions for a wider group of individuals suffering from some type of illness, disease, or condition. I'm Dr. Jim. Thank you. I really do appreciate you spending time with me. This has been FDA-approved cannabinoid-based medications. Thank you for watching the video. I appreciate it. And I'd like to introduce you to my book, Living Longer and Stronger with CBD. I had to write this after reading between 500, 550, 600 medical articles written and published all over the world. I had to condense the findings into one easy-to-read book on the health benefits of CBD for physical disorders, for mental, emotional conditions, for neurological and neurodegenerative health problems. I guarantee you, you are going to find this book very helpful for yourself, for friends, colleagues, family members. It's on sale at Amazon.com, but you can check it out at drjimcollins.com. That's drjimcollins.com, or follow the link, okay? So thank you again for your time, and check out Living Longer and Stronger with CBD.